Hi, I'm David Norris, and I'm serving up the perfect podcast, Pompey Platter with Russ, Daz and Haz. Play up, Pompey!
Murphy scores! A magnificent goal! That's just wonderful from Josh Murphy! Shaughnessy, great saving! Shaughnessy at the near post! Chance for Colby Bishop over the goalkeeper, off the post and into the back of the net! Colby Bishop! Lang's got his fourth! A fourth for Callum Lang!
Hello and welcome to the Pompey Platter Podcast, Season 2, Episode 26, Mullered Corner. I am joined as always by Haz and Daz. How are we, boys?
All right.
Bonjour. Yeah, all good, thank you.
Do you like a Mullered Corner?
Do you know what? I've actually never had one.
What?
No, I always love the old Cadbury's chocolate ones.
Well, you got an early taskmaster. Your task for the next week is to go and try every single corner and come back next week and tell me which one you prefer.
Okay. Deal.
Haz, you all right, mate?
Yeah, I have lived my life. I have had a Mullered Corner.
Okay. What's your favourite?
Probably the strawberry one.
I like the one with all the balls.
Sorry?
With all the balls. I love balls.
Thing is, I think I probably have had a Mullered Corner, but I can't remember it.
Must have done. Must have done.
Well, I used to have one of those, the Cadbury's chocolate pots with the little chocolate bits on the side. Basically like a Mullered Corner, but a Cadbury's chocolate. And I used to have like Freddo ones. Used to have one like every time after my dinner. Might go get some tomorrow.
Isn't that cute?
It is.
Little bald Daz growing up with no hair,
I would say
just having his Freddo corner.
To be fair, I would say I did have hair, which I did, but I did actually shave it off as well, so I was kind of preempting it. And if you saw my dad and my uncle, then I knew what was coming.
Right, let's get the show on the road. We've got a review of Preston. We also got possibly a game on Saturday, depending on the weather, against Sheffield United, and then also we got Charlton to look at as well. Which is that Tuesday?
Yeah.
This is Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. And then we got Taskmaster and Haz's Who Am I? As Daz is a dick and forgot his darts. I was busy. I got sort of the first 20 minutes. That was it. But I have watched things back as best I can. Daz, you said you didn't even watch it, so
I watched the last 25 minutes, and I did catch the first 5 minutes of the first half when we actually looked pretty good.
Well, I was going to say, so Haz, for me, I could not believe that we went 1-0 down because all I saw was us on top.
Just the way you like it. Yeah. It was against the run of play when they scored. Preston started probably a bit better than we did, settled into the game more. But when the goal came, it was against the run of play. It felt a bit different. It felt really weird because we had, after that West Brom game, you thought we'd be full of confidence, and it kind of felt like we reverted back to that kind of not very attacking, not really comfortable, I don't know, it kind of felt like we went to that all fart no poo stage that we went through a few months ago, where we were kind of creating half chances and half doing it and then kind of giving up and that final ball or the final passage of play wasn't there. And for a team that had only lost 1 in 9, I think it was before this, I thought we'd attack them because I don't think Preston were actually that good. For a team that are hoping for playoffs. I know they've dropped off in the last few weeks. But for a team that were supposedly up there, they didn't impress me at all. And it's the kind of game you've got to play teams like that, and you've got to go and get at least a result. I know it's away, but you've got to go and get at least a point. And there, if we were played how we did against West Brom, we probably could have gone and won. And it felt really disappointing that we weren't able to find a goal or anything. I know we hit the post a few times, but we didn't look like we were going to create enough.
No, well, as I said, the first 20 minutes I saw, we looked comfortable. What I see, I hate Preston. I think I said it last season. Every time we played them throughout my lifetime at Preston, I'll walk away and think, how we not won? Or at least got a draw.
It's like their goalkeeper, Di Cornell, had never kept a clean sheet for Preston before until that game.
Yeah, but it's like I don't think I've ever seen Preston play well against us, ever. Home or away. They're just shit, and they do my head in because they just shit and somehow get results. You know what I mean?
But we don't manage to do it. And if you don't manage to, we don't manage to create and we don't manage to score. If you don't manage to do that, then you deserve to lose because they came out with one piece of qualities.
But they only had one chance, though, didn't they, themselves?
But they took it.
But we did have, the first 20 minutes, we had chances.
Yeah, but we don't take it. That's the problem.
Yeah, from what I've seen when I watched back, there's no way we should have lost that. It was we threw that away.
I just wasn't. To be fair, I wasn't that impressed with us. But
I'm not saying we were incredible, but we were better than them.
Yeah, but that's what's frustrating. But I'm not gonna go in and bash players because we'd lost 1 in 9 before that. And we'd actually been on a really good run. We weren't at it. They scored their one real golden chance for the game. It was a decent ball in, and it was a great header into that top corner. He couldn't have put it anywhere else.
Well, it's one of them. A little bit higher hits the bar, a little bit lower, Schmid saves it, isn't it? It's like
it was in the impossible position for Nico to do anything with it, and I don't blame Nico. You know, when you look at goal, you look at the goalkeeper. Alfie Devine couldn't have put it anywhere better than there. It was just a perfect glancing header. But what you could pick up on was the lack of players around him. He had about a 10-yard circumference around him. The defence had pushed in. No one was tracking back from the midfield. Dazelle and Ibu Adams were nowhere near it. And the guy had the freedom of the first 10 yards of the penalty box to do as he wished. He could have probably taken a touch. I know it was in the air, but you can't be giving players that amount of time and space in a box. Because if you put him under a bit of pressure and he knows there's someone on him, he hasn't got the time to be able to get that flick exactly correct. Because you put a bit of pressure on him, he's going to probably get the header wrong. But you got to give it to Devine. It was a great header. And frustrating. But as long as we go and win on Saturday, don't really give a shit anymore. It's game by game. We've got to get the points. But I think you look at it, thankfully, the other teams around us that weekend and midweek just gone, because obviously teams that are in the FA Cup have just played midweek, have dropped points as well, so it doesn't look as bad. If we'd lost and like Leicester had won, Blackburn had won, or Blackburn did win, so Blackburn did lose.
Yeah, they lost, yeah.
If Leicester had won, like Oxford had won, like West Brom had won, and we'd lost, then it would look really bad, especially with like Leicester playing midweek, Oxford playing midweek, Sheffield United playing midweek, or they played Monday night, didn't they?
And West Brom, yeah.
Yeah, so it's okay because the other teams around us also have dropped points and shat the bed a bit. And currently we now have 3 games in hand on a couple of the teams and 2 on the others. By next Tuesday, at the end of Charlton game, we'll only have 1 and some none on some other teams. So the next 2 games are really key because I mean, you look, was it two positions? We're in 20th on 33, West Brom and 19th on 34. Then you've got a 5-point gap up to Charlton on 39, and then Sheffield United on 39 as well. So they're the two teams that are just above you, in and around you. You can claw them back to come back and join the party of the relegation scrap. So they're key results. You've got to be looking to get at least 4 points out of them 2 games just to pull those teams back in, because that would put us on to 37. So again, it increases the gap behind you, but also claws the teams above you, and they're the teams you've got to beat. And it's what we've always struggled with as Pompey. We've always gone, we beat Leeds last year, we beat Middlesbrough this year. We've put in performance. We did well against Coventry, and they were just flying high at that time. We beat Millwall, and then we'll go and lose like we did last year. We did this year. We lost to Sheffield Wednesday. Last year we lost to Plymouth 4 days after beating Leeds. It's just very Pompey. But hoping the free week that we've had and not being in the FA Cup means that we've had an extra 2 days on Sheffield United because they lost on Monday night. Hopefully it's given us a bit of extra time on that training ground with the players that are fit to get some, get the tactics right and get the next 2 games and get 4 points.
Daz, the probably one other talking point from the game, really. And that's was it a pen, was it not a pen, was it a red card, not a red card on Segasic? I think it was only just before the goal, am I right, Haz?
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was, yeah.
To me, I've paused it. He's clearly outside the box. Although how fast it was, he probably would have been given as a pen.
Yeah.
But how the ref missed it, even when you got Preston coming out, fans, and going, yeah, we got away with that one. You know how bad of a decision it was. And maybe you can't blame the ref because of the position and obviously the angle of the leg, but the line though was dead in line with it.
It would have been interesting to see what the referee has said about it, because obviously I think the ball went out and he gave a goal kick, if I'm correct.
So he got all 3 decisions that he could possibly have given. He got them all wrong.
No, he got one right, the goal kick.
No, it wasn't. It was a corner.
No, because if you watch it, it hit Segasic's foot last, and that's what makes the ball move. And I wonder if the ref thinks it's the Preston player's leg. The thing that doesn't make sense is, well, if you think the Preston player got a touch on the ball, then it would have gone that way before it hit Segasic. Devine?
Yeah, the thing is, because I'm really confused with this red card rule, last man, and that sort of stuff. Because I was under the impression that as long as there was intent to play the ball, then he would get away with not getting a red card. Is that right?
It depends if it's denying a goal scoring opportunity or not, which it would have done.
But I thought there was also something in there that's saying that if he's actually trying to make the challenge rather than just a foul, then I don't know. That's the problem with they're called laws, not rules, are they? Excuse me. They change every 2 minutes. But I mean, I personally think the referee's guessing. He's guessed every single bit of it. I think that he probably, because when you see it on the video, it's well, that's definitely a pen. And then actually, Russ, when you put it in the group, it's well, yeah, it's clearly a free kick. So again, another couple of things where it'd be interesting to hear what the referee had to say about it and his explanation on it. Well, obviously we'll never know that unless Messino or one of the players comes out and says anything. And then, whether he would have given a penalty or a free kick.
So the thing is, if it's a penalty, it's a penalty and a yellow card. If he gave it as a free kick, which he probably should have done, it would have been a free kick and a red card, because you can't have the double jeopardy unless it's violent conduct.
Yeah,
double jeopardy. I'm reading now is only for penalties, not for free kicks.
Yeah, so if he gave the penalty, he couldn't have sent him off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gone now, so it's. Is it worth sort of getting really agitated about it? When I first saw it, but when I first saw it,
that's the most stupidest question you've ever said.
Not but now I'm not going to get agitated about it now. It's done. When I first saw
I'll be bringing this up for about 4 or 5 months.
I think it's frustrating because we've had 2 very similar fouls on exactly the same player within 2 games. Both were clear fouls. The first one against West Brom should have been a penalty because it was inside the area. This one should have been a free kick and a red card because it was outside the area. Very similar fouls, and neither of them have been given.
Yeah, I
That's
think
why it's
personally,
frustrating.
I think unless we hear what, like, from the outside, it looks like he's bottled it.
Oh, yeah.
He's looked like he's bottled it. I
Do
don't
you reckon they said if you give us the win that you can have a free jacket potato from Spud Bros?
know.
Well,
Right.
the thing is, you said about, like, is it worth getting agitated over it now? Mate, I'm still fuming at
Yeah.
the Blackburn last season away when Lang got pushed to the ground, and then so did Bishop when it was 0-0. I'm
To
still
be fair,
fuming.
that one does annoy
ginger
me.
tosser against Leicester, that was offside.
The thing is, that Blackburn one does annoy me actually because there was 2 instances there and they were pretty clear cut. Like, if you look at that, now don't get me wrong. Like, the thing is, if the ref gives like a corner or a goal kick and it looks better, then you can think, well, okay, it's one of those things. I don't know, but the Blackburn one was 2 instances in one go, so there's no getting away from it. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. I think that obviously didn't lose us the game.
We could have done that because there was 0-0 at that point.
Yeah, no, I get it, but
you get a penalty. Let's say say the ref gave the penalty because the way he went down, like until you freeze framed it, there was no. When I first saw it, I was like, oh yeah, it's a clear pen. What the fuck? I mean,
yeah,
so I reckon he would have given the pen. You then go 1-0 up if you think he scored. Let's just say they score, changes the game completely. I mean,
yeah.
then if he gave a free kick and a red card, again changes the game completely. You could argue that cost us the game because it weren't like Preston deserved the win.
I don't think you can, with that, you can't blame the referee for, well, you can blame the referee for that mistake, but you can't say the referee cost us the win. No, you can't.
Can.
You
Because
can't.
Preston was shit. It weren't like Preston were amazing and deserved the win.
But we
they
didn't
were shit.
go.
We would have gone 1-0 up. We would have gone 1-0 up, and then probably would have gone on to win the game.
There's no guarantee that we'd have scored from a free kick, and
no,
maybe
I think he would have gave the pen because it was that quick.
Well,
and
that's
how fast
just
Segasic was in the box.
That's just if you aren't as balls, isn't it? Like, to me, you can't. The referee is at fault for that individual error that had an effect on the game. However, we are at fault for not going and scoring. We were not clinical enough. We were not good enough to score, so we don't deserve to win.
No, I disagree. I completely disagree.
The thing is, for me, it depends on, like, when.
I don't think we're as bad as everyone else makes us out to be.
No. But if we don't even score, you don't deserve to win, do you?
No, but they other than one mad header, what the fuck do they do? I mean, and they're the home team. They're supposed to be higher in the table. They're shit. I mean, and that's what was more frustrating was what's this hoodoo we have at that fucking ground.
Yeah, I personally think, well, everything I saw, obviously, but obviously, like, when you look on social media, especially the people that went to the game, when they're saying didn't deserve to lose that, and that's and some people I've seen on social media that if they thought we should, or even if there was a slight hint of the fact that we didn't deserve anything, they would say it. And most of those people on social media were saying that obviously we didn't deserve to lose and that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, you get what you pay for at the end of the day. Like, if you put the ball in the back of the net, you got more chances like of getting a decent result. We didn't do that, but that's like just looking at it in black and white. I thought we got ourselves in good areas. It was just that last bit. I personally think that, I'm not saying that Bishop would have scored, but I think he gives us a bit of a better dimension. Because obviously when we brought Kirk on, and I actually thought Kirk did all right, to be honest. Like, but from the standards that I think he should be at, I thought he did pretty well. He's had good energy. I don't think he fouled as much as he has done in the past. He had that chance at the near post, but I mean that's difficult. You can't expect him to score that. I thought Ali was being Ali down that left hand side. Adams, from what I saw, like every time the ball dropped, he was there. Great bit of acting as well. And I thought everyone else was decent enough. I thought the players that came on, I thought Caballero, he looked bright. I thought he might come on and just, especially like up north in the winter, does he fancy it? And I thought he looked really up for it. And also the lad from Sunderland who came on at left back, I thought he looked pretty decent. So there's a lot more positives than negatives. Ideally, you want to go up there and get a point or get something, but sometimes that just doesn't happen. I think it's one of those games where we could have been there like for another 90 minutes and probably wouldn't have got one, just because of us getting in those areas and not producing that last little bit of extra quality. Maybe if we had a few more players available, we might have been able to do that. Like, because it's the point of what we brought off the bench. Like, it's not like we brought on like a Lang or we brought on a Murphy and that kind of stuff. It's players that I would probably think should be down the pecking order of players that come on to help just change the game. But I mean, I thought apart from the result, I was more positive than I was negative.
Yeah, I think if we'd come away with a point, it would be different. And I'm not, as I said, it's just more frustration rather than like being annoyed at or pissed off at how we were. It's just frustrating when you are playing that well to not even or not playing amazingly, but playing it better probably than Preston were, to not get at least a goal. It's just more frustration. But 2 losses out of 9. Still a good result for us, and we move on to Saturday and Tuesday, and if we can get 4 points out of them, then we're kind of forgetting about Preston and go, never mind.
No, I agree. Just last point on the game for me is just because a player who's actually been really good at his delivery has a bad game in terms of delivery, doesn't all of a sudden make him shit and don't deserve to be in the team. No. And I'm pointing that at Segasic. Yeah. I've seen it back. I do videos for Segas and that. His delivery was shocking. He would probably be the first to admit that. But you only have to go back, look at Scum game, how many good corners he put in. We scored from one of his corners doing. I don't get all this all of a sudden he's now not good enough for the team, even though he's our top scorer. But there you go. Maybe I'm a bit biased.
No, it's called social media, and I saw Chaplin come under a lot of stick. Again, I didn't see a lot of him because when I was watching it, he wasn't on the pitch most of it. But again, I thought Chaplin's been pretty good, especially for the last 2 or 3 games. Same with Segasic.
He wasn't as effectual.
No, but
in this game, but
that's it.
But in the social media world, you have one bad game, that's it, you're shit.
Yeah, but that's it. Football happens. We all go to work and have a bad day at work. Do you mean and we're not? We haven't got that short, and it is like a very short period to be able to perform. Like we have 9 hours a day and that sort of stuff for 5 days. They've got that 90 minutes plus to perform, so they've got to get it all in that one little area. So if they have a bad game, they have a bad game. As long as when we play on Saturday and those players turn up again, it's fine. Do you mean it's what it is? It's not top end Premier League players, so where they're expected to be better more than they're not. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure if you showed Segasic those, they've probably been in his head. He's probably been having nightmares about those corners.
Good.
Yeah, good, and that's it. Where you learn is that.
But he'll learn and get better from it.
He is also only 21.
Yeah.
And the caveat to the Swanson not being very good at him is he is a right back, and normally fullbacks don't take corners. It's because of the way we want to play. We want in swingers from both sides. So obviously Segasic one side being left footed. The lack of, wings. I'm surprised Ali hasn't given a go, but maybe he's more use kind of on the edge of the box to track back. I'll get he's a pacey player. He can help prevent a counter attack. And also I think the keeper's not very good because he's their second keeper, despite keeping a clean sheet. And I feel like he was quite a nervous goalkeeper. So I feel probably from Michael Doyle and the other coaches was try and stick it on top of the set on top of the keeper, make him flap, make him be under pressure. And as you said, Daz, they're not Premier League players. So Premier League players from corners, people like Bukayo Saka and Mo Salah and people like that will be able to put it on the keeper pretty much 9 times out of 10. Going down the league is going to be more 7 times or 6 times out of 10. It's going to be less frequent. So there was, and normally Segatic's deliveries haven't been that close to the goalkeeper. It was, for me, it was a clear tactic, but it just didn't work. And it got to a point where they should have just abandoned the tactic and just gone to taking normal corners. But as you say, it's one game. If he did it 5 or 6 games in a row, then you could have a go at him and say he's shit at corners. But we've scored a couple of goals from his corners so far. So
Yeah, I just work, like, as you said about social media, like one bad game, all of a sudden, like these players turning like all of a sudden they're horrendous footballers, and like it just makes me wonder, like those people that like turn on the players and things like that. I feel sorry for like their mums and like sort of other halves when they've cooked one bad dinner out of 7. Like it's like, what do? Start lobbing the plates around the like.
You're assuming that the women do all the cooking there, Daz?
No, I did say other half, so and their mum. So I didn't. They could be
their dads.
They could be in the same sex relationship, everything like that. Like, do you mean? So I love doing a bit of cooking, but I did say other half. So like, obviously, Pompey ladies do also use Twitter, so their other halves could be cooking for them as well. So, and there is no gender, so it's fine.
you're digging yourself a hole, Daz.
Yeah, I'm still going. I'll see you in China.
Right. Let's move on, shall we? I don't know if the game's going to go ahead Saturday, to be quite honest with you.
Yes, it will.
There's more rain due tomorrow. I think today is probably the least rain we've had, but it still did rain at some point. I generally can't remember the last time I didn't see rain. Do you, Haz?
Well, it's rained every day of the year in the UK so far.
Jesus Christ! Honestly, it's depressing. I know January and February are depressing anyway. But
we saw from the Ipswich game we've had 2.5 times the amount of rain in January than we have in previous Januaries. So
and that's just in Portsmouth, let alone everywhere else.
Well, yeah, Wales and Cornwall seem to get it the worst, don't they? So
yeah.
Well, apparently in Scotland, I heard on the radio that today's been their first day since the new year, or maybe halfway through January, that it hasn't been cloudy. Like they've had cloud every day for like 2 months or something.
Lucky them.
Yeah. So, well, we will go ahead as if there is a game. Hopefully the rain tomorrow due doesn't land. You're laughing, but we're due heavy rain tomorrow.
Oh, it's going to go ahead.
No, we're just holding off for when we play Ipswich. That's when we'll postpone it.
Yeah.
So, right. Where are we? I've forgotten where we're going now.
Sheffield United.
Sheffield United. I couldn't remember if it was Charlton or Sheffield United. Right, Sheffield United at home. Has got stats. Actually, before you give us stats, no one gained anything on the league. We all went for a win, if I remember rightly.
We did. Every single one of us went for a 2-1 win. Obviously, no one scored and we lost, so it's still
the
same.
Okay, so take it away, Haz.
Yes, so on Saturday, Valentine's Day, we are playing Sheffield United at home. They have improved. Obviously, they started off very badly under the fraud of Ruben Selles. They've done a bit better under Chris Wilder. They probably haven't done as well as they were hoping to. In their last 5, they've had 2 losses, 2 wins and a draw. Last time they lost on Monday night at home to Middlesbrough. I watched that. Middlesbrough made Sheffield United look very ordinary. Sheffield United seem one of those teams, when they turn up, they're really good, because they beat Ipswich 3-1 a few weeks ago. So if they turn up, they can be really good. But if they don't turn up, they're not consistent enough, and they don't turn up they're a team that you can go at and you can beat. Top scorer for them. Sorry, just like blanked out then. You got a joint top scorers, Callum O'Hare and Mr. Patrick Bamford, who's almost guaranteed to score against us because we didn't want to sign him when we needed a striker. Mostly play a 4 at the back. A couple of players you might recognise. Japhet Tanganga played for Spurs, Millwall. Now them. You got Gus Hamer, obviously scored that wonder goal against us at the reverse fixture earlier in the season. And Harrison Burrows at left back, who's got 3 assists from left back that used to play for Peterborough. Head-to-head wise, it's not been that favourable for us. Last time we won at home to them, boys.
Sorry, I was just thinking. Last time was it the 3-0 when we got when the trust
took
came
over,
in?
wasn't it?
It was. Do you remember the 3 that scored that day?
Connolly,
Wallace,
and was it East? Was his name East? Just East?
No, it wasn't.
Adjaman?
No,
It was someone not you wouldn't expect to score. I'm sure it was Cooper.
it was Cooper.
Yeah.
So we went 3-0 up within. Well, the first goal was 21st minute. In 11 minutes, we scored 3 goals, and then that was that. So, yes.
Sunday, I remember the halftime cheerleader or wherever they were. Were you boys there for that game?
No.
No, you missed a treat.
Oh, really?
Brazilian dancers, that's what they were.
It was Mark Catlin on there doing. That's what Russ liked.
It was Brazilian dancers.
Random, right? Referee for this game is James Linnington, who has mostly refed in the Championship this year. Only 2 games outside of that in League One. If you're interested in cards, I probably wouldn't touch. 4-3-3-4-7 is an outlier. 3-3-2-1-5-3. Yeah.
Over 2 then.
Well, that's odds of crap on that. He has reffed Pompey this year already. He reffed our 1-1 draw at home to QPR. He's reffed us 5 times in his career so far. 4 wins and a draw. So we are currently a favourite referee of ours. Twice an EFL trophy. Our QPR away win last season, our 4-0 home win against Swansea, and then obviously that QPR draw this year. So, Daz.
Oh.
Sheffield United prediction.
The thing is with teams like Sheffield United, because if you go through their squad and all their players and what they can bring off the bench and stuff like that, even when they're in the position they are at the moment and not exactly getting a good run of games together and building momentum, they looked like they were starting to turn, but obviously played Middlesbrough the other day and lost. It's one of those things where I just worry anytime we play teams like that because of, I'd rather play Sheffield United if they were in and around the playoffs playing well with the squad they've got, because we always seem to be better at that sort of thing. Where we're playing them with the quality they've got, as we've said, no player turns crap overnight. So at one point, they're going to turn it on, or they can turn it on more than often. And start climbing the table.
It's also, for us, also the quality on the bench. Obviously, you've got Tyrese Campbell, Tom Cannon to an extent.
Danny Ings.
Calvin Phillips, they've just signed on loan as well. He played over 30 times for England. They would have had Joe Rothwell as well, that was at Rangers, but he decided to get a straight red on his debut on Monday, so he'll be suspended for Saturday. So they've got... That's where we lack, isn't it? You think the first team's a good starting 11 available at the minute, really, but it's what we've got available off the bench that is the struggle to replace. But they've got that.
And that's the thing. I think with Fratton Park always steps up in the big moments. The big games like Sheffield United is a big game. They're a big club, very well supported. I've a good set of away fans, so I'm hoping the atmosphere will be spot on, and I think it should be because as we said, we played well enough against Preston. I think if we'd have gone up there and got absolutely spanked, it might be different. But the atmosphere should still be at it. I'm gonna be one of those like the scum game. My head is saying draw, but my heart is saying win. Win. 2-1, and scorer will be Miliani.
Lovely. Russell.
Yeah, for me, they're that weird team this year where they either, and I've watched them a couple of times, they either look world class or look League Two. You just don't know what you're going to get from them.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
And that must be really frustrating for their fan. Imagine like 1 week you look like Brazil and then the next you just look like absolute pony. You know?
Especially with the players they've got as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for the home advantage of a win. I'm gonna go. What did you go, Haz?
I haven't.
I went
Sorry,
2-1.
Daz, it was you, wasn't it?
Did I go 2-1?
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
I swear you love going 2-1. I'm gonna go 3-1. The score don't really matter. I want to get the goal scorer. And I'm going to go... Is Bishop back this week, did I see?
He's 50-50 for Saturday, but more likely for Charlton.
I won't get him then. I'm going to go for Seggers, the last one in bottom corner.
Okay, so obviously I'm torn because I want to go I feel like we're going to win, but I need to do something different to you two. But just to...
The goal scorer is the trick rather than the score, in my opinion.
Maybe. Well, goal scorer, I'm going to go Brown.
Well, Lee Brown.
Lee from football. Jacob Brown, I feel like he's going to score because he's likely to start again. He didn't look too bad. I thought a couple of people were a bit harsh on him. It's his first game for us the other day. And we got to get used to playing with someone that's going to be running in behind rather than kind of wanting to hold the ball up. I thought he did okay in parts. And again, as I said earlier, a week on the training ground with him up top will do us the world of good because he was kind of thrust in really last minute. I'm going to go... I want us to win. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw with a Jacob Brown scorer.
Okie dokie. Right, Charlton then.
Yeah, so Charlton away on Tuesday night. Obviously, it's the rearranged fixture for the postpone after the original game was abandoned due to the sad passing of Headphones Norm. So I'm sure there'll be a minute's applause and some kind of in memory thing for him. I saw they had a memorial for him at the ground when he had his funeral, which I thought was nice of Charlton to do that, as he was such a valued part of their football fan base. Football-wise, they're unbeaten in the last 3. They beat Stoke at home 1-0. They drew to QPR. They beat Leicester away, but everybody's beating Leicester. They lost 4-0 to Millwall before that. So they're a mixed bag. Obviously, they're only 6 points ahead, so it's another game that we really want to be trying to close that gap. And it feels more important to be playing them now than it did kind of when it was originally put. The top scorer for them is Sonny Carey on 7. We've got Lyndon Dykes, who's already scored 3 goals for them since he came in early January. It's a pretty decent return so far in instant impact. Plenty of players for assists kind of spread around. Highest is 2. You've got Tyrese Campbell, Greg Doherty, Lyndon Dykes, 2 assists for him as well. Couple of names. You've got basically half of the squad. Nathan Jones has just signed his old Luton squad. So you've got Amari Bell, you've got Thomas Kaminski, you've got a couple of others on the bench, I believe, as well, but it's not in their starting 11. You did have James Bree, which he had, who's gone back to Southampton. I think Lloyd Jones may have played there as well. They've got Connor Cody from Wrexham, Harry Clark on loan from Ipswich. Luke Berry played for Luton as well. So you've got so many players that are Jesus Christ, Luton. He's just signing all his old teammates, his old team. Referee wise, we have Lee Doughty. We've had him a few times. He did us this year. He did our 3-0 loss away to Sheffield United. Don't think there's anything too controversial in that I remember, boys.
No. Don't think so. I actually don't think. I do remember see people saying, "Oh, we only had one penalty this year." Until the last two games, I don't really remember us having the feeling that we got badly unjust.
No, I agree. In contrary to the other referee, which was James Linnington, we have only won one game that Lee Doughty has refereed for us out of the 6. 1 win, 1 draw, 4 losses. Doesn't bode well against our bogey team. That 1 win came with our 1-0 home win against Carlisle when we won the league. The rest, we lost 3-1 to MK Dons. We lost 2-1 to Bristol City in the FA Cup in 2021. We lost 3-0 at home to West Brom. We drew 1-1 away last year as well to Swansea, and then the 3-0 Sheffield United this year. Right, I'm going to put myself first for this prediction, because why not? After saying we need 4 points from these 2 games, I'm going to go for another 1-1 draw. And I'm going to go for a Terry Devlin goal. Russell?
Oh, you called me Russell. What have I done wrong? I'm going to go... What did you go, 1-1, did you?
1-1 Devlin.
I'm going to be boring because I'm not changing my score, so I'm going to go 1-1 as well. I will go Chaplin.
Darren, make it a full house of 1-1s. Because
fuck's sake.
Sorry, like that's literally, I had it written down. The goal scorer I was unsure about. Because if Bishop's back or not, I did have Brown to start with, but let's go Stegacic this time.
So, kind of go to injuries before we kind of move on. Keshi Anderson is out for 6 to 8 weeks with a hamstring injury. Bishop is, as we said, is 50-50, leaning to not being available for Saturday, but should be for Charlton. Josh Murphy is going to see a specialist. I think it's going to be today, from what Messino said yesterday, to see how they're getting on. There's actually still no time frame for Murphy. Fuck me.
Do you think we'll see him again this season?
No, probably not. Maybe the back end of the year, maybe 2 games. He has been registered in the EFL squad, unlike Florian Bianchini, Josh Knight and Harvey Blair have all been left out of the EFL squad list. So which means that we have 23 out of 25 players registered, which Messino did say that that's what we would do. We've probably registered a couple more than I thought we would, including the likes of Murphy. Although he is important, so you kind of want him in there if you can. Messino said that we'd leave a few gaps just because we don't know what players are going to come back where. He referenced to the Harvey Blair has come back numerous times so far, but then has broken down too many times. So they're going to take it even more careful with Blair, because they don't want to push him again and him keep coming back and then breaking down, and it is getting too repetitive and it's not good on the lad. So they've left a couple of spaces. Josh Knight has been off feet for, I think he said 8 or 10 weeks as well. So he's going to be a long time as well because he's not actually been walking properly. He's been, he's off feet is what Messino said. So he's really far behind in any kind of fitness. So that's why he hasn't been registered. And again, with Bianchini, he's been training on and off. Some days he can run and train. The next day he comes in and he's got that knee tendonitis again. So there's no time frame on him because one day he might rock up and be absolutely okay. The next day he can't walk pretty much. So that's why those three have been unregistered or not registered rather than deregistered, as Messino liked to say. He liked to say that they just haven't been selected yet rather than deregistered.
Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? Because, if let's say they register them all and then none of them get fit again, then you miss an opportunity to get someone in like we did last year with that. Was he Slovakian or wherever he was?
Swedish, Milosevic.
Swedish, that's it, yeah.
Well, yeah, and also it comes to, we've got our squad, technically we've got 26 players if everyone was available. And you don't want to say if you were to leave out Blair and you registered Bianchini and Knight, but we got to Easter time and Blair was actually available and was actually fit, but Bianchini and Knight, or one of them wasn't, but you've registered them, you then stuffed yourself because there's no other way to do it. Whereas if you can leave gaps and not register players and then add them in later, as long as you do it with plenty of time and let the EFL know before the match, then they can be involved, but you can't deregister them once they're registered. So it makes sense.
Yeah, 100%. Right. Shall we move on to our segments then, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Daz, start? No. So it has to be Taskmaster then, doesn't it?
Makes a change.
Right.
I wouldn't have that.
I'm ignoring the ball bastard. Right.
Holding.
Let's have a game of higher or lower.
You're not Claire.
Higher or lower?
Higher.
I'm going to give you a player. You take it in turns. And then you got to just guess. So they're all goals related. And then you just got to guess if the next player's gone higher, got more goals or less goals. Easy.
Is it to do with Pompey or is it Premier League?
They're all Pompey goal scorers.
Okay.
All the goals they scored at Pompey. Right, so we're going to start. And also I've gone from 2006. All right.
Thank you.
So we're not going to get fucking Steve Claridge or anything like that on there. One week we need Haz not to be here, so me and you, Daz, can do some 90s retro. First, who wants to go first?
Go on, Haz, you go first.
All right, no worries.
Okay, right. Your first player, so the starting player is Craig Westcar.
Wow.
On 6 goals. Did Isaac McLeod score more or less, so higher or lower?
I thought Westcar would have scored more than that. Was he shirt number 20, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Yeah. McLeod. Higher.
Correct. He is higher. He had 11 goals. Daz?
Yeah.
So, higher or lower than 11 with Isaac McLeod? Ben Close.
Oh.
That's fucking tough, that.
It's only that goal against Tranmere that I remember.
I think he scored... I'm going to go lower.
It was higher.
Fuck.
He scored 18 goals.
18? Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Remember he went on that mad scoring spree?
Yeah.
Haz. So Ben Close at 18. Carnu.
Oh, is this a trick? I feel like your head immediately goes, well, it's Kanu is going to be higher. But I'll go lower.
It was higher.
Ah,
By a lot, 28.
I thought it was going to be a trick question.
So, has Kanu 28? Was Benjani higher or lower?
You mean Daz?
Dad, sorry. I forgot where we are.
Benjani. It's got to be go on higher. Probably got it wrong.
It is lower.
Ah!
He scored 20 goals.
Quality of this.
All right, Haz, I do apologise, but you will know the player. I just realised I put someone in that you... I don't know, were they there when you were around? I don't know. Loa Loa.
Yes.
You remember Loa Loa?
Yes.
Did he score more or less than 20 goals of Benjani?
More higher.
It was lower.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
By 19.
Wow, that's tough.
Daz, so 19 is your benchmark with Loa Loa. Was David Nugent higher or lower?
Oh, nah, it's lower, isn't it?
That what you going with?
Yeah.
It was
Oh, can go for that.
higher.
Was it?
Yeah. It was 20.
Jesus.
He's made you look like a right tit.
So at the moment, you've only got one each correct. So
How many did he score?
20.
Oh, fucking hell.
He scored one more than
one
Loa.
off.
That's harsh.
Yeah, it was.
Has Jermaine Defoe. So 20 is your benchmark.
It's got to be higher.
Final answer?
Yeah.
It was lower.
I was about to say.
17 goals.
It's out of order. You're picking ones that are like 2 goals away from each other.
Tight, yeah.
Not all of them, to be fair, but you just won't know which ones. Daz, so 17 is your mark. Jamal Lowe.
Oh,
Higher.
Correct. 29.
Comfortable with that one.
that was easy.
That was easy, that one.
Has 29 is your mark. Svetoslav Todorov.
Lower.
It was higher.
Yeah, I was about to say.
33 goals.
Yeah, because he must have scored pretty much all of those in the championship, wasn't it?
26 in the champ. Well, actually, he got one the season before when remember there was no transfer windows, and I think he joined like April.
Yeah.
He scored, so he got 27 in the first division.
It was first division, wasn't
it? Dad, sorry.
Yeah.
So Todorov 33. John Marquis, higher or lower?
Lower. Lower.
Lower, and he's laughing, and he's wrong because he got 38.
How many did he get?
38.
Did
Yeah, one really good. Like, I think he got 18 goals in one season.
Jesus. I'm not going to allow him to score more than Toddy, sorry.
Well, he did.
He did.
He played a lot more than Toddy, so.
He did, to be fair, yeah.
Right. John Marquis, 38. Has Matthew Taylor.
Lower.
Yeah, lower. 29. Well done. Daz, Mark McNulty.
Then how many?
29.
He's what? Here for one. Lower.
Is lower, yep.
But I say, he's only here for one season, wasn't he?
Has Dindan.
What was McNulty's one?
12.
Tinder. Higher.
It was lower.
Oh, I'll just give up with this game. All right, shit game.
To be fair, you got 2 right.
2. Oh.
As has only got 3. 10 he scored. Daz Pickion.
Higher.
By 1.
Oh.
11. Daz Haz. I need to start calling Darren and Harry. Just to make it more. My brain just gets confused. Right, Nico Cranjar. Higher or lower than 11?
Again, I reckon it's going to be like 2 in it or something like that. Higher.
Correct.
3.
By 1 with 12. Daz. Ryan Taylor. Higher or lower
Ryan Taylor.
than 12?
Do you know what? I can only see him scoring up 2 in my head. Like, I'm trying to envision the goals. Lower.
No, it was higher.
Ah.
He had 15.
See, like some of these players are so unrememberable. And, like, I don't remember half their goals.
I hated Ryan Taylor and all. Don't know why. I just did not like him.
Don't like gingers.
Well, I can't say that because I'm partly ginger and my dad's ginger.
Or maybe you don't like your dad. Different story.
But that's definitely not true.
Love you, Bob.
Right. Haz. I nearly called you Loz for some reason. I don't know why.
Sure, well, I mean, what did you call me? You called me Ben, the first ever episode, so...
Yeah. All right, Ben. Call me Ben from now on. That'd be easier. David Connolly. Higher or lower than 15?
Lower.
You sure? Because if you get this, you win.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And you win, Mr. This game is shit.
I didn't even know what the score was by then.
I've
4-3 to Haz.
always rated this game.
David Connolly got 12 goals.
Always liked this game.
Well, we did really well for time. We've only been an hour for once.
I feel like we've missed something apart from, obviously, Darren forgetting his...
the darts, because by the time Daz looks up everything, that's about 20 minutes saved.
Yeah. Each answer.
So is there any chances we're early, Haz? We can have 2 Who Am I's?
Or maybe we'll see what we can rustle up.
You know, we've got to put something in place.
Indeed. It's, again, the only reason Russ lives.
It is.
It's Harry's Who Am I? So, clue number 1. Portsmouth are one of 2 clubs where I have had loan spells and then separate permanent deals.
So,
Did that come through all right for you then, Daz? That came through all like to me. I didn't hear that.
I heard it.
Do you need me to repeat it?
Yeah, it came through like on my end.
Portsmouth are one of 2 clubs where I have had loan spells and then separate permanent deals.
Two loan deals, yeah?
No.
I'm getting really confused.
Portsmouth are one of 2 clubs.
2 clubs, right? Yeah.
Where I have had a loan spell and then a separate permanent deal.
A separate permanent deal. Steve Claridge. I said that with chest and everything.
Matt Clark. Oh.
That's not a bad shout, to be honest.
So I thought for some reason, he'd been loaned to Derby to start with.
You might actually be right. It's just not that player.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did go on loan to Derby and then he signed for them different. But it's not.
No, that's it. That's fine. No, that's right.
No, because it's not that player.
Well, I also think Claridge is right because I'm sure. Well, obviously he did it with us, and I'm sure.
But also, Matt Clark didn't when he was here on loan. He then played for us directly after.
So it was separate.
So this is separate. So the loans didn't go into the permanent deals.
Right.
Oh well, you need to explain a bit.
Well, I did. I said had loan spells and separate permanent deals. So.
That could have still been together, but
Yeah, it would have been.
You're both wrong anyway. Clue number
Would have been a
2.
separate. Would have been a
Nah,
separate.
nah,
It would have
nah.
been a separate permanent deal.
La. Clue number 2. I've played with Isaac Hayden, Cal Naismith, and Cameron McGeehan, but not at Pompey.
Right. Naismith, what's that? Was it Accrington Stanley he was at? Is it Accrington Stanley?
Who?
Naismith.
Yeah, he was at Accrington Stanley, Wigan, Luton,
Bristol City,
Bristol City,
and then probably a Scottish club that I have no idea which one he come from.
Yeah.
Then you got Isaac Hayden, which is what, QPR?
Newcastle. I'm not sure who else he played for.
No, that might be it, unless he went on loan somewhere else early in his career.
Yeah.
And then who was the other player? I can never remember.
Cameron McGeehan. So you've got Luton, Barnsley.
Ooh, so could this be a Luton player?
Yeah. Luton, Barnsley. Northampton. He's been abroad as well, hasn't he? Did he go over to Belgium around the same time that
He did.
Burgess went there, didn't
He played for, I think it was Leuven or something like that.
Yeah.
Because he's got a kid with one of the girls that was on Made in Chelsea.
Oh, cheers, Jeff.
Thanks for that pointless piece of information that I will never ever need to know.
It's never pointless. All information has a point to it. Cheers, could be anyone.
Well, no, it can't.
It can. It can. Because going off the first clue, we named 2 players that had the right clue. So it could be anyone. Just gonna throw a guess out there, innit? Who have we had on loan that we then signed permanently? Like
John Marquis, is it? He was at Northampton. Maybe Isaac Hayden was on loan somewhere earlier in his career.
Maybe.
And then who's the other player?
Cameron McGeehan.
Again, he could have been somewhere with him at the same time.
Yeah.
I'll go John Marquis.
Well, I'm going to forget any of those players they played with. It's just thinking of who have we had on loan.
And then signed later on.
But is it that or we've bought him permanently, then we loaned him later on?
Oh, what, you mean got him back on loan?
Yeah. Like, they've gone away permanently, and then...
That's the point. We don't know what way round the deal was.
That's what I'm thinking. Because obviously... Is that question going to be answered if I ask that question?
No.
Has? Okay. That's why I didn't ask it.
It has.
Who have we had on loan? I'm just going to go with loan and then bought. I don't think. Have we said Lualua?
No.
Maybe. He went loan to permanent, didn't he?
Yeah, but I'll just do that anyway. Lualua, because the only player I can think there's loaned and at the moment. Not least.
You're shit.
Clue number 3. I have won 2 pieces of silverware without playing a minute of football.
Oh, this is going to be a goalie, isn't it?
What goals have we had on loan then? Who's our
Stephen Henderson?
Is that your guess?
I was just saying the name.
Okay.
And then now we're going to talk about that name.
Who was our second choice keeper when we won League 2?
So Stephen Henderson we signed and then got him on loan for 70 minutes, didn't we?
Yeah.
Another Kenny Jackett masterclass.
Yeah. When we needed a striker, remember rightly, or a midfielder, and we signed a goalie.
That was when Naismith ended up in goal, wasn't
it? Yeah. I personally think we needed both, to be honest. I think we did need another keeper in, but...
It wasn't priority. Luke McGee would have done.
just done a job.
Who's right? So Stephen Henderson. Who did he play for?
Charlton.
Did he go to Bristol City?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
It's worth a shout.
I think it's worth one of us going for him because it is a shout.
Yeah.
Stephen Henderson.
All right. Who was our second choice keeper when we won League Two? Was it Bass? Was he second choice? Who was our second choice keeper when we won League Two?
Bass wasn't old enough for that point.
No, it wasn't, was he? Russ, do you remember?
What, when we won League Two?
I don't remember who was behind David Ford.
Didn't we have a player that came back that used to be a youngster? Can't think of his name. He went to the same school as me, but I can't think of the. Oh, what was his fucking name? I can see him, like blonde, like quite biggish blonde hair.
Russ, have you got a burner account while we're here?
Have I got a burner account?
Yeah.
No, why?
Because someone called @12s or 12 swag has put I love Andre Dazelle, so I didn't know if it was your burner account.
No, just the man speaks sense. The man knows what he's talking about. Give him a raise. Oh, is it Liam O'Brien? Was that his name?
Yeah, I think that could. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. I don't know whether that's it.
No, because he came for our youth system, didn't he? So
I think he did go away though, didn't he?
He did go away, but we didn't. But that don't class as a signing, does it? Because it came through your youth.
He went away, and now he's back.
And we didn't loan him.
No.
Either. So
this is
right. Player that we've bought and loaned. Don't have to be a goalie. I just assumed it was.
So it was a good thought. Just can't think who it could be. So I might just pass it. Actually, no, I can't. It's the last go, isn't it?
You've got to say a name.
No, because last question. That's why I was just turned on that.
I think we might lose this one.
Yeah.
And I've got a feeling as soon as we're going to kick us. Are we going to kick ourselves?
Potentially.
Is this like a real obvious one?
Yes.
Real obvious one.
Oh, right. I know, because Chaplin wouldn't count with it as a signing.
I don't know. I can't even think of anyone.
Just say a player's name, anyone.
Just say Chaplin.
Yeah, Chaplin then.
That's what you get when you lose.
Which ain't often.
No, you've done all right recently, to be fair.
I generally don't know. Wait, I need some more. Give us another hint. Give us the position.
Goalkeeper.
He's a goalkeeper. I knew it. As soon as anyone's won something without fucking playing, it's always a fucking goalie. Goalies. And it's not Stephen Henderson.
No, I promise you, it is not Stephen Henderson. Oh, hold on. Who? Was it Matt Macy?
You fucking got it in you.
Fuck! You know what? I should have said who was our second choice keeper when we won League One. I was thinking of that. Why did I not say it? Jesus. Fuck off.
Oh, that's amazing. Alright. Come on, one more and then we call it.
Right, you want one more, yeah?
Yeah. Can't end on a loss.
Try and redeem yourself. Just trying to pick a player. Daz, give us a number between 27 and 39.
28.
Okay, clue number 1. Pompey were the third highest in the start again. Pompey were the third highest club in the most appearances I made for at club level.
Could be anyone. Stephen Henderson.
Do you say the third amount of appearances?
Third most, yeah, I get what he means. So
Yeah.
out of all his club, we were the third most he played for.
Yeah.
It could be he played for one loads and two others fuck all. I mean, could be absolutely any. When you said earlier, this could be anyone. This literally could be anyone.
Yeah. Do you know what? The first person that came to my head was Jamal Lowe. But,
yeah, he must have done about 100 games, surely.
Yeah.
But then Wigan, Sheffield Wednesday,
Swansea.
Yeah, go for it.
Wigan.
Kicks us off, doesn't it?
Yeah, Jamal Lowe. That's fine.
I don't know. Andy Bartram.
Oh, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
That was wasn't that one of my Hail Marys, Andy Bartram?
It was, yeah.
Yeah. So it won't be again, but I just want to move on from the question, to be honest.
Yeah.
Clue number 2. I played with Nicky Shorey, Vincent Pericard, and Danny Rose.
Wow, Vincent Pericard, Jesus.
And he hasn't said, but not at Pompey.
No. I hate it when you don't say that.
Wow. Now we know. Because...
Who was it? Let me see if I can remember all three. Pericard, Nicky Shorey, and I've forgotten the other one.
For fuck's sake.
Who's the third?
Danny Rose.
Danny Rose, that's it.
Poor bloke.
This is so broad, it could literally be anyone.
There's another player that instantly popped in my head when he said Nicky Shorey. It was Glenn Little. Because he'd have a lot of appearances for Burnley, a lot of appearances for Reading. And then after us, I don't know where else he went.
What about Pericard, though? So that's what? I remember him going on loan to Sheffield United when we were in the Prem, if I remember rightly. And then he went to Stoke, didn't he? Then I only recently found out he actually played for Scum when the fact that happened.
Oh. I think Pericard, I think he played a bit of non-league as well.
Yeah, he played for Havant, if I remember rightly. I also remember him playing for, was it Swindon? Might have been Swindon. And then that's about as far as I remember. He might have played for others, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. When he said Nicky Shorey, because he played with Nicky Shorey at Reading, if that's him. And then, sorry, who was the third one? Fucking hell. Because you got so many different players going in your head. It's like...
So, Nicky Shorey, Vincent Pericard, Danny Rose.
Danny Rose. Where's Danny Rose played?
He's played quite a few places.
Everywhere.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Glenn Little. Get excited then.
I can't think. So when you say Danny Rose everywhere, give me a couple of clubs. I can't think of anyone he's played for.
Swindon, Grimsby, Pompey.
Did you play for Pompey? I didn't know that. Swindon? That's twice we said Swindon.
Talking of Swindon, Ian Holloway's rant the other day is fucking fantastic.
Oh, I didn't get a chance. He had one the other week, didn't he? I listened to that one, but I
yeah,
that one.
All of his rants are just amazing.
Simon Ferry, I don't fucking know. This literally could be anyone. This is worse than the last question.
Clue number 3. I was set to manage the Nauru national team for their first ever game, which was going to be against a former team that I played for with XL under the end of it, which was a team made up of overweight footballers, but that match never materialised.
This is the worst one yet.
Excuse me?
So I was set to manage the Nauru national team, which is a team in Africa, for their first ever game, which was going to be against one of my former team, but they were called like the football team then XLFC, which was a team made up of overweight footballers, but it didn't materialise. So it'd be like Portsmouth XL
Yeah.
was the football team's name, but it never happened.
Well, shall we continue on the Reading route? Because I've got nothing else. Who else have we had play for Reading?
Sonko.
Sonko, Kitson.
But the thing is, if he's there to be in like manage an African side, doesn't Sonko make sense?
Yeah, go for it.
Sonko. Fuck you.
I'm saying that, third highest. I know that could be any number, but how many times did he play for us?
Yeah, true.
Right, so Reading, Kitson. Anyone else from Reading?
Like, is it what are the brothers? The lad that got done.
Noel Hunt.
No, Soji. Is it Soji? Who's the lad for us that got done for like?
Yeah, Sam Soji. Did he
Sam
play for
Soji?
Reading?
Don't know. I'm pretty sure because thing is, there's quite a few Sojis, isn't there? They're all like brothers, isn't there? Like 4 or 5 of them that all play professional football. I'm trying to which one's which.
I don't know if they even played for Reading, to be honest. Any other Reading players? Let's see, got Noel Hunt, isn't you?
Yeah.
Noel Hunt, Dave Kitson. Tom McIntyre?
What with his grand appearance total of about 15 games?
Yeah.
All right, mate, what is it with Aberdeen just signing our rejects?
Who they signed now?
Tom McIntyre.
Oh, right, sorry, I thought you meant like breaking news have just signed some...
Oh, no, they signed
fucking-
O'Sheesh, they signed McIntyre, and Yengi's already been shipped off to China, I think, or something.
Was it Japan, no?
Japan. And his brother went out there as well.
Yeah.
They've both gone out on loan from Scotland out to Japan on loan.
Yeah, there's some money gone in that deal, isn't there?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. This is depressing me. I'll go. I'm just going to go. I'll go Noel Hunt.
Yes.
How we lost 2?
Well, that last clue was horrendous.
All 3 clues were horrendous.
No, the other ones were fine. That last one, what the hell was that about? You got to give us another clue.
No, I don't. You got it wrong.
Well,
Yeah. We
we've
get
lost,
it wrong,
but
but
one
give
another
us
clue.
the clue. Is he an ex-Reading player?
Yes.
Kitson, isn't it?
It is Dave Kitson, yes.
Fuck!
At what point is he going to go out there to manage? Do you say they're an African country?
No, Nauru, yeah.
Oh my god.
He's currently in charge of Maidenhead United Women.
Oh.
The secret footballer has fucking done me over.
It's a secret.
That's annoying. That's 2 really annoying ones. One, I had a 50-50 that I didn't even know I had. And the other one we should have got. We should have got that one.
Yeah.
Right, next week, there's no excuses. We can't lose 3 in a row, or else we're going to have to start growing our hair. But we can't cut it until we get 5 in a row.
Yeah. Jesus.
Infinite content glitch.
Yeah.
Oh, that mate is. We need to stop making stupid people famous for
I know,
nothing.
but to be fair to him, he would have had no idea that was going to blow out the way it did.
Yeah, but it's just like,
I don't think he would have thought, yeah, this is going to be huge. I think he just did it just to see, and then fat me people caught on, you know?
it's just when he's getting mentioned in press conferences, it's like, shut up.
Well,
Yeah, I
that's
love the way he was.
not his fault, is
I
it?
don't care. It is, yeah, because he's grown his hair. He started it. It's his fault.
Do you know what I'm getting, Russ? Is I'm getting quite a bit of jealousy that he can actually grow
Yeah, it's
hair.
because he can
Right.
grow hair, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
tell you what, I would rather have no hair on my body than look like him.
But-
So it's fine.
but the
Okay?
thing is,
I'm
that
alright. I'm
poor
not jealous
bloke.
of anything.
The thing is, I know why Daz is jealous, and I know exactly why. It's because he started this 2 years ago for Pompey to win 5 games before he cuts his hair, and he still looks the fucking same.
As I said, I used to shave my head as a nipper, so I always like my hair short.
Oh, God. Right. Take care to all the Pompey fans going up to Charlton on Tuesday night, the long trip to London. And obviously, let's hope for a win, boys. 3 points at least is bearable, would you agree?
I think we should be out these next 2 games getting at least 7.
Brilliant. I love it. Yeah, at least 3, hopefully 4 and or better. But anything less than that, we'll be a very angry pod next week, I think.
Yeah.
Right. Take care, boys. Have a good evening.
Yeah.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye.